Hello and welcome back to the Crusades of the Purple Knight, level 22 edition, coming from the centre of Eveningstar, looking down on the square there, the Eveningstar well. Got the wooded areas in the background and the rolling hills. Nice peaceful setting in stark contrast to the darkness and foreboding nature of the all the underdark areas that we've passed through on our way here and continue to pass through during the course of the Eveningstar chains. Much fewer quests generally to advance a level in epics. We literally just finished off the Eveningstar chain, and that gave us enough to advance to 22. Upon reaching there, we took the perfect 2-weapon fighting, another 30 strike through chance, 10 melee power. I think there's some other stuff it's giving too. Yes, add 25% more of your ability score modifier to the base damage of the two-handed weapon. So that's well worth having. Between that and the overwhelming critical we took at 21, I think we're in a much better place now. About the Eveningstar chains, if you're at all interested, as I mentioned in the description of the last one, I've done a guide on all three of those, the pathing to the quests and the quests themselves. If that's at all of interest, I put those out there because when I first had this content, it was a long time before I threw myself into it, and one of the main reasons for that was I kept getting lost, like in the middle of the Shindling area, or how to even get there, that kind of thing. So it's all explained. I've done a complete run through of each chain with some little bits of advice that I picked up along the way, so hopefully that might be of help to one or two of you. We are staying in the Fury Destiny for now. Now I've had a good look at what's coming further up here, and what's coming further up is kind of more of the same. Extra adrenaline, so we're going to from 75% bonus to 150 and eventually I think 225, so like a really big shot. And if that's like a cleave attack, like this Tempest spinning melee attack dealing 5W to all nearby enemies, that's plus 10 critical threat range, plus 3 to critical multiplier. If you put that with the adrenaline, it's a guaranteed crit by the looks of it, and nasty damage. So yeah, I can see that doing well for us in the future. The other thing I'm looking at, the 9% helpless damage in here can become where are we? Oh no, that's just the extra adrenaline damage, so you can get another 75 at tier 3. I think this is, yeah, there's another 15% strike through coming at tier 3, and that's the whole essence of our build, the strike through. The only strike through I've given up currently is the 20 possible in the human tree, which I gave up in favour of the negative enhancements and extra intelligence in here, plus the 4th core, which is giving us a bit more offence there. Oh yeah, there. So we've got 9% extra damage at tier 3, as well as some fortification bypass, so all good stuff. And then when we get to number 4, I think there's another 75% on adrenaline there, yeah. And something else good that I'd found Yes, another 20%. No, sorry, another 30%. I think strike through, is it? Or at least 20 anyway. I can't remember how much each thing adds. So yeah, I'm thinking that could be a good one for us. The cause perhaps not so much. Unconsciousness range doesn't really matter because we're on our own. If we were in a group it would give us some leeway to not die. But they do still give us 20 hit points and 5 melee power for each core, so that's not bad. So that's going to be our future. Now the one thing I have noticed, to take advantage of this helpless bonus, we need to be casting this hold monster mass all the time. You know, whenever there's a group, bang it in initially and then just hammer the things, and don't take hammer in return because we're not good at that. I've not been good enough at doing that, and that's been a problem in the past few quests. We've taken too much incoming damage. I suppose some of that is because we've been facing undead, which obviously can't be held in that way, but still not enough of an excuse. So I want to see much more of this in the quests to come where possible. So we're going to have a go at this one here, the don't drink the water in the Eveningstar well. This one comes available when you complete Eveningstar 1 chain, and is part of at least one of the sagas, of the 5 sagas I complete in Eveningstar. So well worth doing. It's a good little quest anyway in its own right. Okay. So let's see how our new... This is the first quest we'll have done since acquiring this new perfect 200 fighting. So it's left us now on... where are we? God, look at these crappy saving throws and non-existent armor class, and this is a melee. It's left us on 140 strike through, so we've got a fairly decent chance to hit 3 now when we're just flailing the sword. So by the time we're all done with the strike through enhancements, up towards level 26 maybe, with the extra stuff in the Fury tree, we'll probably be more often than not hitting 3 things in front of us every time we swing the weapon, assuming there are 3 to hit.
After a surprisingly long climb down the well, you find yourself in a cavernous expanse. You can see that the well water is fed by a fetid underground stream.
Trying to catch them both with the adrenaline shot. So of course the first opponents are not holdable by anything I've got. Why wouldn't they? These are though. Now that's more like it. That thing at the back can just die. Now poison, I've been told I should just ignore as an undead. Yeah, it's poison weakness, isn't it? I was told that before by one of you. Poison weakness, not actual poison. Well, the other thing I need to do is remember to use the damn boosts. Yes, get down. So the Eldritch Tempest is doing... have I gone the wrong way? It's doing quick knockdown, just enough to give you a short bit of respite. Oh, come on, no. I think it doubles back on itself here and I missed it. Yeah, that's it. That's nice. Didn't get them all though, did we? Oh, that was a good one. The adrenaline with the Eldritch thing. Yeah. I think that could be a shape of things to come. Is there something still down there, no?
The source of the poisoned water lies above and beyond this waterfall. You will need to find a way up in order to follow it.
That's more like it. I always hate attacking the bears because obviously Bear Party and the bear Annie was such an integral part for such a long time, well still is for me for playing the game. That was my first experience of playing with another party member. That bear got me into so much trouble. Balls actually made it more difficult for me to use the hold because the things can't group together. That's more like it. You just need to die. I missed him. Yeah, I think he must have saved. Can we hold you? No. I think she's immune. She must be one of these red boss things. Okay, so a single target thing is to the fort. That's not bad. Just unloaded everything we had on her. So that's the strategy then. As soon as there's something that can't be held, like a boss type, we go with the big single target damage over time, Render Soul and Black Dragon, and our big hitting single target, Thunderstroke and Iceberg. That's what I did there, and that worked out pretty well.
Something seems wrong with the Dryad in this cave. The water must be poisoned.
Tempest is still working nicely.
Up ahead. The Yuan-Ti have gone to great pains to keep intruders out.
I should maybe change this meteor thing for something else because I'm not liking it too much, especially when it can't seem to be quickened. That's better. Don't forget to hold. Things go so much smoother when I do the hold. Oh, that was just silly. Waste of spell points there with the Tempest. Ah! Got you. Thank you very much. Now, is there a shrine in here? There is, but do we actually need it? No, I don't think we do. We'll just avail ourselves of the ring here. Make sure the buffs are going. I'm terrible for letting that know the angles run out. Actually, the game is not so helpful in that sense because it doesn't tell you. Sometimes, like when the death aura stops, it gives you a little reminder, whereas the know the angles just runs out and nothing is said, I don't think.
You find yet another Yuan Ti berry.
So let's not do the mistake of last time. No disco ball thing. We're going to try and let them all group up together and then hit them with the mass hold. Except they won't group together. Oh, maybe they will. That's not bad. Tempest in there to help us finish them. Yeah, I think I'm going to swap the acid well back in for the meteor thing. I don't like the meteor, the animation, or the That's more like it. Can you not be held then? Yes, you can. Beautiful. Let's get fired in while we can. Nice. Okay. So, note to self, transfer out the meteor thing, put acid well back. That was good. Sometimes when we were really panicked there was Tempest and acid well on top and that worked quite nicely.
A large green dragon has made this cavern his lair. That must be the source of the Yuan Ti's poison. The great beast looks at you and speaks.
The little ones promised welcome to this, but they said nothing of sending meals. I graciously accept. There's no need to rush. You know I'm always told not to play with my food. Let's make an exception.
Ooh. I don't like being close to this thing as a caster. I always just keep my distance and in the end we get him. Maybe we could try if we have enough spell points. Just try and wear him down with the spells we've got.
You're testing my patience, small one. I will melt the flesh from your
I think if we have to go face to face with him we're gonna lose. What's he on? 40 odd thousand. It's a question of whether our spell points will hold out. Now, why am I casting acid when I can see he's immune to it? He's green after all, isn't he? Deary me. But the negative thing is doing some nice damage there for us. I think between the Rend the Soul, the Iceberg and the Thunderstroke, we should be able to get the measure of him. Just don't engage him. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if we'd have engaged him directly, he would have won there. So I suppose on that score, it's nice to have the option to sort of become, albeit at very high spell point cost, nice to have the option to become a bit of a distance caster, distance damage dealer when the situation warrants it. Nice to be immune to his poison as well as an undead. Right, I don't think that went too badly. I still think I can make better use of the hold, especially since I've really been building for that, for the enchant side of things. And things are just dying very quickly, aren't they, once we get them held, and they're not hammering us. So I think that's the strategy going forward. Whenever we can, I mean, obviously against plants and zombies and that kind of thing, we're going to struggle because we don't have anything to hold them. But otherwise, I think we look to be in pretty good shape. One option at 24 might be the Burst of Glacial Wrath to be able to hold more or less everything. Now that's an evocation, so the DC won't be quite as high on that as it is on our enchantment related stuff. But it would work on zombies and plants and stuff like that to give us another option for crowd control. So it's possible. Right, I think I've waffled on enough. That's it for 22. 23 is going to be quite a big deal because we are at that stage. We're going to be able to go up into here and take some more tasty things. I think the adrenaline is going to be far more effective with the big hits if I remember to do it. And we're going to get some more helpless damage, so the mass hold as well is going to be more punishing when things do get held. So good things to look forward to. Plans, I plan to do the Eveningstar 2, which is the Shindelin chain, and also the level 22 quests, or at least some of them. I think I'll do Wiz King and Offer of Blood in the Sands. Maybe pick up one or two of those bronze tokens that we've been using, and also some what do you call them, tokens of the 12 for the eventual TR. Okay, I will see you at 23. Thank you very much as always for looking, and I will speak to you soon. Take care.